This is a shocking world anti-American march event. The angry Iranian people burned down the American flag, waving their fists and shouting anti-American slogans, besieged the U.S. Embassy in Tehran. The Iranians used a vice to cut the chains at the door and rushed directly into the U.S. Embassy. The U.S. ambassador saw that the scene had gone out of control and immediately ordered the destruction of all the classified documents, and the officials immediately began to take action, smashing all the electronic equipment. They burned all the visas of pro-American Iranians, because once these lists are leaked, the Iranians on the lists will be hanged in the street. But it takes at least half an hour to destroy the documents. The angry Iranian crowd has rushed to the periphery of the embassy, smashing the surveillance cameras. The guards in charge of security quickly took up their weapons and were ready to deal with the furious Iranians. But their superiors, in order to avoid escalation of the situation, gave a no shooting. The guards had no choice but to release tear gas.
I need you to hold. If you shoot one person, they're gonna kill every single one of us in here.
The guards had no choice but to release tear gas to repel, but this completely enraged the Iranian people. They smashed the window glass with iron bars. All flooded into the embassy, the 52 U.S. staff as a hostage. Only 6 took advantage of the chaos to escape from the back door, hid in the nearby residence of the Canadian ambassador. Soon, the U.S. Pentagon has received the news that Iran wants to use the 52 hostages to coerce the U.S. to be former King Pahlavi extradited to Iran, returned to accept the trial of doctrine, and release all the Iranian assets and arms seized by the United States. But the United States, as the world's hegemony today, diplomatically, naturally unwilling to bow to Iran, attempted to threaten to free the hostages seized through the severance of diplomatic relations. But the Iranian attitude is also very tough and has been reluctant to hand over these 52 hostages. Hostage-taking incident was therefore delayed for 69 days, until the U.S. CIA learned through a tip-off that Iran will be shattered documents spliced, found that there are 6 U.S. diplomats are not among the hostages. So the carpet search in the whole city, and the Canadian Foreign Ministry is constantly urging the United States to hurry up to pick up the 6. In accordance with the tense situation in the U.S. and Iran at the time, the 6 people, once they are found, will be sure to die and must be quickly rescued. The 6 diplomats must be rescued quickly.